Yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Welcome back. Hope y'all are doing well. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. I'm happy. I'm happy for Arsenal. They got a very important win. From a moral standpoint, they really needed this because the last several games have been not good at all. Yet at the same time, that first half left me with a lot of doubt, or maybe assurance. Maybe I think it's more. I think leaning towards assurance because I think they're out of the race. I don't think they're going to be contending for the EPL. I think that's long gone. That's long gone. I think that if they want to have a chance at getting back into that race, I think they got to sign someone like Mbappe, someone like Benzema. I love to hear that. I love to hear that Benzema might be coming over, but I highly doubt that that's going to happen. I highly doubt that that's going to happen. So unless they get one of these two players, I think they're out of the race. I think the question is whether they're going to be in top three, whether they're going to be able to make it for next year's Champions League. That's the question. I want to see that. I don't want them to go back to Europa. I want to see them in Champions League. So that first half, they didn't create enough chances to be able to score. Had it not been for the poor defense and for the just poor scheme and just the poor performance from Crystal Palace, to be honest, I don't think I'm saying anything negative there. They would have had very few chances to be able to score. Again, that first half, right? That first half just, outpossessed more than any team would have dreamed to have outpossessed any other team. Yet at the same time, not be able to create these chances. I thought that was very, very poor of Arsenal. It was boring, to be honest. That first half was very, very boring. I have nothing really negative to say about anyone because they just... At one point, they looked absolutely brilliant coming out from the back. There was a moment where things looked a little too, they were cutting it too close for comfort, but they managed to come out and they did so beautifully. But the thing is up in the front, the final third, not doing really much. No chance of, I didn't see any threat in that first half, to be honest with you. The only threat I saw from Crystal Palace was the one from Lerma, the bad clearance from Raya, and then the shot from Lerma, and really good save from Raya, you can say. And that's about it for Crystal Palace. And for Arsenal, again, not much except a Gabriel header. And one could argue that might have been a foul. I could see another game where they're calling this as a foul. The first one and the second one, I don't know if Ben White was obstructing Henderson. I mean, yeah, I know he can move around, but everything happens so fast. I'm not trying to go against Arsenal, but, Ben White is pretty much the same height as Henderson. So obviously it is, even if he's just standing there, and he wasn't just standing there, he was kind of pushing back, right? Again, Henderson could move, I get that. But he's pretty much the same frame as Henderson. So he is more or less obstructing him. And I've seen way less infractions being called. So I think that could have gone both ways, both goals. Yet at the same time, look, they got their goals, fair enough. And then the second half, things got a little bit more animated, right? Martinelli coming in was the best thing ever. But that defense, that last goal, I don't know what was happening with Mitchell going forward, and the defense was the rest of the back line was trying to play an offside and left Martinelli all by himself, Really, really good quality goal from Martinelli. Really bad from Crystal Palace. Makes you think what is going on there. I don't know exactly what's going on with Crystal Palace. I haven't seen them play since last year when Vieira, I think it was against Arsenal, actually, as a matter of fact. I think that was the last game that I saw from Crystal Palace. And then Trossard also. Trossard with a goal. The really good counterattack, Raya, Gabriel Jesus, the pass, and really good cut in from Trossard. Magnificent goal. Amazing goal. But Saka needed to come out again at some point. Not because he was having a horrible game. He just wasn't doing that much. I don't know if he's tired. He just wasn't in the game. I don't think I've ever seen Saka come out. I don't know if it's in his contract not to be sub. I don't know what's going on, but he needed to be sub a long time ago. Maybe again he's tired and that's why he hasn't been playing that well. Because again he didn't have a bad game. He just wasn't in the game. He had a chance. He had a chance in the first half with a really good pass by Ben White. But after that he disappeared. He was a ghost. So. Not really much I could add to this game. I thought, like I said, that first half just left me wondering if Arsenal were playing another team, a bigger team, would Arsenal have had the luxury to have 45 minutes of being able to attack at will, yet not score, and not have the other team score on them? I don't think so. I think another team would have scored on them. I don't think they can afford to do that. they have to be more clinical. They have to finish. They have to get it done. They have to be able to threaten the opposition, and they're not doing that. That first half was just bad. I mean, it's like they were slacking big time. They were slacking. They were majorly slacking, and you can't have that when you're playing against, man, all these other teams. And I think that's what's gonna happen. I mean, this is great that they won, but this is a team that had maybe one, or I think maybe two. I think I'm being generous by saying that, opportunities to score. That was it. That was it. So, and just playing, they were a mess of a team. Crystal Palace were a mess of a team. You know, that Eze, that little pirouette that he wanted to do, and he got the ball stolen from him, dispossessed. That was shameful, man. How could you go there and do that to your team? That was just almost downright disrespectful, especially how bad things are going as of lately for Crystal Palace. That was a sign of disrespect, and he's just jogging back. Go back, try to get the ball back, try to win the ball back. I don't want to say it, but I don't think Arsenal are going to get that far. No, that first half told me everything. Every game is a different game. I get that, but not looking good for Arsenal. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.